Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colwyn Abrams with the Hgp Sportscast. Guardians defeated Pacesetters in the Under-23 division and COLTS trounced Nets in the first division to win the Georgetown Amateur Basketball Association Knockout Tournament title in their respective category on Wednesday night at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. Stanford Howard was there and filed this report.
Guardians, who had already sealed the win on Monday in the best out of three finals, made sure they were not going to head in to Game 3. They led from the front, showing why they are the better team with good defense and offense play, and they took the first quarter 14-7. Pacesetters was looking for a win in the second game so that they could be qualified for the third. In the second, they won by 1 point, 16-15. They ended the first half just 6 points behind, 29-23. In the second half, both teams were pumped up and ready to go, and both teams ended the third quarter with 14 all. In the fourth quarter, Pacesetters started strongly, but the Guardians wasn't having it and blew them out of the park in the fourth quarter and took the game and the Under-23 division title 65-51. In the second matchup of the evening, like the Guardians, the COLTS wanted to end it in Game 2. It was a slow start for both sides, with COLTS taking the first quarter 15-11. In the second, it was game on, but the COLTS were too strong and extended their lead to end the first half 41-27. In the second half, the COLTS wasn't going to give in so easy, and both teams ended the third quarter 18 points apiece. But in the fourth quarter, COLTS swept the Nets under the carpet to seal the win and the title 86-62. Nightly News Sports spoke to the captain of the COLTS team after their win.
Well, first and foremost, we must give God thanks and praise for the victory. Definitely, I think we didn't play to the fullest potential of the team this tournament, but we just take it as a stepping stone to road to Mecca. So hopefully next month we come out going in, bigger and better. Well, I think basically staying prepared, because even during the off season when basketball is not playing, we still try to put in the work every day, every practice session, and guys just being ready. I think definitely in the finals we had the advantage in speed. We tried to make use of the fast break because we know we're going up against taller guys and slower guys. So the fast break was our advantage, and of course Shane Webster and Timothy didn't back down from the challenge in the paint. They really played good for us.
Reporting for the Hgp Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
The Guyana Football Federation has shortlisted 21 locally based players as preparations begin for Guyana's participation in the Caribbean Football Union Women's Challenge Series tournament scheduled for April 2017. Among those selected are 2 goalkeepers, 6 defenders, 9 midfielders, and 4 forwards from the GFF Scotiabank Academy Training Centers. Tricia Monroe, GFF's Women's Development Officer, said Guyana is using this tournament as preparation for the CONCACAF qualifiers scheduled for May 2018, and the final squad will include overseas-based players. To increase our competitiveness in the tournament, Guyana will put forward the best team possible, so the final 18 will comprise the most talented local and overseas-based players. Meanwhile, Women's International Team Coordinator Paul Beresford said the International Lady Jags program was relaunched last week, and he is looking forward to have integration of the international players. Guyana has been placed in Group E of the 5-group tournament with Suriname and Grenada, and will have its first match against Grenada on April 25 at the Atto Baldon Stadium, Trinidad. Guyana Hockey gets boosting in coaching and umpiring at an indoor high-performance coaching course held in Berlin, Germany. Stanford has more.
Long-standing women's national coach and Guyana's Hockey Board President Philip Fernandes, along with men's national coach Robert Fernandes, both attended an indoor high-performance coaching course held in Berlin, Germany, during the 2018 Indoor Hockey World Cup. The course was staged by the International Hockey Federation in conjunction with the European Hockey Federation, which boosts most of the top indoor hockey playing nations of the world. The course was conducted by a team of 8 International Hockey Federation coaching mentors who mostly form top international players who have moved on to the coaching world, and some of whom were coach of successful international teams in the recent past. Along with the mentors, the participants of the course benefited from lectures given by current top international coaches. Participants were selected through a global process and comprised of top coaches in their respective countries, which include Germany, the Netherlands, UK, Czechoslovakia, Canada, Jamaica, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Malaysia, and Guyana. Philip Finance, who is also a certified Pan-American Hockey Federation coach, received his FIH Level 3 coaching certificate on this occasion and recommended for the FIH final course, placing him among elite company of a very few in the region. Reporting for the Hgp Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. 23-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams was knocked out of the Miami Open in the first round by Naomi Osaka. Williams, unseeded after taking 13 months off to have her first child, was beaten 6-3, 6-2 by the 20-year-old Japanese. The American lost serve twice in each set and was unable to break back. Her defeat comes after the Miami Open director said seeding rules for players coming back after maternity leave were a punishment and should be changed. Osaka is herself also unseeded, but last week claimed her maiden title at Indian Wells to move up to 22 in the world. Her powerful serve and relentless returning proved too much for Williams, who was broken at 3-3 and 5-3 in the first set and again at 3-1 in the second. Osaka clinched victory when Williams sprayed a wide-open forehand long and will now face world number 4, Elina Svitolina of Ukraine, in the second round. Williams, 36, made her return to the WTA Tour at Indian Wells earlier this month, losing to her sister Venus in the third round. She has no official ranking, which means she cannot be seeded for WTA events. However, she can gain entry to 8 tournaments in 12 months, including 2 Grand Slams, with her protected world number 1 ranking. And that has brought us to the end of this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. Before we go, remember, life is like a sport. Always remember to play fair. Goodbye.